Hello, welcome back to No Man's Land for our survival let's play. It's episode 27 and we need to put it in times 5, surprisingly. Because I don't regularly do that whatsoever. Right, we're in May. We have these fields that we've planted. The first growth stage is up, they both need weeding though, which is what we're going to do second. Because the first thing we're going to do is spend a bit more money. And the thing we're going to spend money on is a second greenhouse. So, I love the fact, by the way, that on FS22, when you get into a vehicle, it's the rear item that comes up to detach from. And we've all done it. Get into a vehicle for the first time, press detach, wanting to get rid of the trailer, and the pallet fork falls off. Happens time and time again. So, I do like that. Right, let's... Production... Greenhouses... We'll get the £5,000 one again. Get around that round facing that way, and that'll fit nicely in there. Look good. Further back. There we go. Right. Let's quickly go and set it to what we want, and then we'll get some water in it. So we'll have. Should we have lettuce in this one? We'll have lettuce, and then we're covering both bits, aren't we? And we're going to store. Let's go and get some water. The reason I've gone for the greenhouse is basically just that. That constant sort of income. I know we're storing at the minute, but we're going to try to sell a bit sort of more regular. Now that we've got a pallet fork, I'll just start filling this and then I'll come back. Right, apologies for that. We've so we've got this full. It'll take. How many did it take? Was it like 3? I know that with lettuce it goes through water quicker than tomatoes does, so we will have to keep on top of it. Right, so that was 2. I thought I used to tell you, you must have to press into it. Yeah, now we've got the front loader. I'm hopefully going to be selling the tomatoes and the lettuce at a better price. That's what I'm looking at, rather than... I don't normally have to press this each time. Normally at the reduced rate. It definitely is a reduced rate. I don't know what it is. I don't know if anyone's found out, if anyone's done any videos on it or an article or anything like that. But 100% it's a reduced rate. I might just put this one in and then I'll leave it and then fill it up later, because I want to get on with the weeding really. Right, let's go and pick the weeder up. Am I even going to be able to tell the difference in this one? I mean, I can see the weeds coming up, but in the canola field it seemed dead easy to be able to tell, where it doesn't in this one. I think I can see it there. It's not the easiest thing to see. I mean, you can see in just the field right ahead of us, there's sort of 3 bits where I've missed. There's that strip right on sort of the brow of the hill, and then you've got these 2 bits over to the left. In fact, another bit in the far corner there. I mean, odd bits like that. It's one of them things, isn't it? I'm pretty confident that people who farm in real life don't get every single weed. I've just, I know I mentioned it in yesterday's video, I think, about Elm Creek. I've just recorded the sort of the final episode of it, and when I say I've just recorded it, like I said in the last video, I had nearly all of it done. I've just put a 5-minute sort of extra bit on the end. It wasn't an extra bit. I've finished the video off basically. 5 minutes of recording, and it was done. So what I've said was basically, I might go back to it. I might do sort of update videos every now and again, because I am going to carry on playing on it to the point where I've just been playing on it. Because if I'm not recording it, I can do that now. So I might do that, because I'm really keen to get the clothes production up and running. And I was kind of like, I was gearing the whole farm up to do that, even though we hadn't bought any of the equipment yet. We were certainly sort of putting things in place, making sure the cereal factory could keep running, without sort of further input for quite a while. Starting to change sort of fields around, making space for new production lines. But I think I might have mentioned it in yesterday's video. It's just, there is going to be new maps come out. I am going to want to play on them. I am going to want to start Let's Plays on them. That's a massive chunk there, isn't it? Yeah, there is. I am going to want to start Let's Plays on them, so I think it's for the best, really. And more importantly, it gives me a map to play on when I'm not recording. Because, like, and I probably have mentioned this before, I haven't had that since Greenwich Valley on the PS4. No, not PS4. On the PS5, but on FS19. That was the last time I played a map without doing any recording on it. Weeds. I really need to get some more fuel in this tractor at some point as well. The other thing that I want to do is there still a bit there? No. The other thing that I want to do, which I don't know if I'll be able to afford to do today, it just depends how much. The 6105, I want to get the repair done on it. And I'm hoping it's not going to be too much with it being a new tractor. Just, I don't want to run it into the ground and then be spending fortunes on it, so if I can sort of keep up to date with it, I'm going to try to do that. But like I said, I don't know whether we'll have the money to fix it up now. We'll have a look. Yeah, another bit just here. Ah, there it is there, I can see it. I don't know whether I'm going to regret not putting barley in both fields. Because I don't know how quickly the chickens will get through this. I have a feeling really quickly. Especially with the amount that they reproduce as well. I've just had another 50 go in there this morning. The reproducing, basically at the minute I'm getting 50 every 2 months. I've already gone around there, haven't I? I'll just square this off up here. And then what I'll do, I'll finish this bit, and then we can put the second field on a time lapse. I think the one up there. But I really feel like this is going to make a massive amount of difference. The other thing that I was mentioning, which again, because I have done quite a bit of recording over the last 2 days, and I said I was on there now that sort of Christmas, New Year's out the way. Even though I had videos over that time, I didn't have them stacked up how I normally have them. Yeah, I might have been in the last video or the one before, I can't remember, but I mentioned about getting a stone picker and a roller, but then I thought, as soon as I stopped, that was one of the last things I said on the video, and then I stopped recording and thought, I'm not going to need one for months. We've got the canola that I don't know how many months it's been in the ground now, I can't remember, but it's still 8 months to grow, and we're not halfway through yet. I don't think. I think we're only maybe 3 months into it. And then we've got the barley, which takes 6 months, and we've just planted that. So I'm not going to need either for a good few months yet. And I will need the stone picker as well, because the stones are too big to get rolled in. Ah, there's that bit over, the small bit, extra bit round here. I'm really hoping that them greenhouses start producing, because can you remember when we first started Elm Creek? This was before the update, and I can't remember if anything got changed within it, but we were making a fortune out of greenhouses, weren't we? Tomatoes and lettuce were absolutely fantastic. Strawberries weren't, but you need the strawberries for if you want to do cakes, don't you? But yeah, the other two, I'm making loads of money out of them. And I don't know whether, I know obviously we're on hard economy now, which we weren't on Elm Creek, we were on normal. And we were selling directly, which we weren't on Elm Creek. So both of them are going to make a difference. Right, I'm going to put time lapse on. I'll come back towards the end, and then there's a couple of things before I want to do before we finish. So on that plan. So just on the last bit now, it's been pretty pain-free, to be honest. So much easier doing the weeding in this canola field than what it was in that barley field. Just, I think with the different colours, the weeds show up a lot easier. And I mean, just there you can see where I haven't been. Once we get this done, we'll nip over, see how much the 6105 is going to cost to repair. If it's any less than that 1400, we'll do it. If not, then there's nothing we can do about it really. And I might put the stump grinder on the back of here and just show you that working on the oak tree stumps. Is that them all done? A couple right at the end. Right. we'll go and get this put away. Might even just, in fact, my stump grinder's up there. I'll just take this up there as well. To be honest, I haven't really got the fuel for this, but we'll have a go anyway. On the smaller stumps, it's absolutely brilliant. They disappear pretty much instantly. Right, let's have a go on here. So there, it's like you sort of hit a sweet spot with it. You can be going at it for ages, and it'll just decide to trigger. So I don't know if you are just hitting a sweet spot or if it has to be on so long to sort of grind down, if you know what I mean. Which I think it used to in 19, didn't it? The bigger the stumps, the longer it used to be on there for. So I don't know if that's still the case on here or not. This is quite sort of quick compared to what some of them are, to be honest. Unless I'm just getting the hang of it a bit better. Fantastic. So I mean, that was pretty much pain free as well. Some of them have took us ages. I think getting into the habit of doing that extra sort of slanted cut as well after you've felled the tree, I think that's proven worth it. Right, let's go and have a look, see how much this is going to be. I think it's going to be more than oh, we've got 1500 now. I think it's going to be more than that. Because we've had it for a while now, and it's been worked pretty hard as well, to be fair. 1000, so we're not far off. I just haven't got any wood to sell to be able to get us there. But we'll look at that in the next episode. The next episode might actually be the next in-game month, because apart from fertilising, we haven't got overly much to do. But we'll see. But we're going to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.